Today I have a review of the Anker wireless charging pads. These are the new PowerPort Wireless 5 charging stand here on the left and the PowerPort Wireless 5 charging pad on the right. Thanks to Anker for sending these to me to take a look at. Wireless charging isn't a new technology. It's been around the market for many Android phones for 4 or 5 years, like this S8 Plus here, and we'll go more into that here in a second. But when Apple added wireless charging, specifically Qi charging, to the iPhone 8 and iPhone X, it gained in popularity. And I think it's really great that Apple decided to go with an already established wireless charging standard instead of inventing their own. What this means to you is that you can buy one wireless charging pad or stand and it'll work with either type of phone. It also means that for companies like Anker, they can produce just a few charging products and use economies of scale to offer it at a great price. So from a technical standpoint, wireless charging is pretty simple. You've got a coil of copper wire in the back of the phone, and then you've got a coil of copper wire in the charger itself. The coils radiate a magnetic field, and when you get the two close enough to each other, it does a handshake protocol, then transfers energy via that magnetic field and converts it back into electrical power to charge the battery of your device. So let's take a look at the charging pad here first. Pretty simple, pretty lightweight. And if we look at it, it's about 3.9 inches in diameter and 0.378 inches in thickness. It's very simple. It has this rubberized bottom to it, and you've got a micro USB port there. You take your included charging cable and plug it in. I've got it plugged in with a Anker battery pack here. It's just as you've got a blue LED over here, and it comes on for 3 seconds when you first plug it in to let you know there's power flowing. And it also then comes on when you put your phone on to charge, and it's literally as easy as that. You just put it on the phone itself, and now your phone's charging. That blue LED there, it's hard to see with my video lights on, but it does turn off, which is great, and allows this to be used as a nighttime charger without any additional light pollution. While this charger feels well built, I wish it was just a little bit heavier in feel because I think it helped stay around better, and I think it just would improve that product feel as well. It's kind of this matte black finish on top that Anker uses on a lot of their products, and it is prone to showing the fingerprints and things like that from oil. So that's one thing to note. So here is the PowerPort Wireless 5 charging stand. It's very similar to the charging pad. It's got the rubberized bottom there. It's got the input for the micro USB on the back. What's different about this is you've got the LED here in the front. Your phone sits on there on the edge and starts charging, no problem, as you can see there. And it's pretty stable. I don't have any real issues with this. Unless you really knock it, it's not going to knock over. And then you can also charge it if the phone is landscape, which this makes it great for if you're going to watch videos. It doubles as a video stand, or a gaming stand, while charging. So that's a really nice touch too. Other than that, this is a kind of a matte plastic. It's not the same finish as in the other charging port, so it's a little bit slicker. I think that's one thing I think Anker would improve is if they put just a little bit of rubber down here at the bottom so that the phone wouldn't slide around as easily or on top like that. This phone is normally kept in a case, and the case is thin here. I've just got the back side of it, and have no problem charging while in the case, as you can see there. It works just fine. And your luck may vary there. It just depends on how thick the case is that you're using. The closer you can get the back of the phone to the charging coil in the charger, the faster it's going to charge. So as far as charging speed here, this phone's about 75% full or so not completely empty, so it's not going to be pulling its full 2+ amps. But you can see there I'm pulling 1.5 amps, or well, about 1.1 amps right now, and location of the phone matters. You can see I can move it off center there, and that charge rate dramatically reduces. It's still charging. If I just move it over a little bit, it's got to be fairly centralized to charge there. The same is true if I hold the phone at an edge here. So as long as the phone's going to be balanced, it's going to it's going to charge up at a pretty quick rate, but make sure you center it and know where the coil is on your phone and the charging pad to get the optimal charging speed out of it. Both these chargers support the wireless fast charging, and the bigger drawback is it may not work with your cases. You just have to, it depends on the case. You want the phone as close to the pad as possible. For me, the convenience of wireless charging is pretty null if I have to remove it from the case every time I want to charge my phone. I just might as well use the cable at that point. Overall, these are nice options from an established company with a great warranty and support options. I find it a little strange that both these didn't come with high quality Anker chargers or longer cables. The cable's about 14 inches or so that it comes with, and it's just a fine cable, but it's not one of the fancier Anker cables. Both these use micro USB, which I think is smart because many of us have existing chargers and cables to use already for those. As normal Anker products, these come in nice boxes here. Pretty extensive boxes actually. The charging stand that it came in, or the PowerPad 5. So both these look great and make nice gifts for the holidays. If you have a phone or tablet that supports wireless charging, if you've not tried it out yet, you owe it to yourself to try it out, and these Anker wireless charging pads and stands are a great way to do it. In the comments below, let me know if you have any questions. Liking this video and subscribing to my channel helps me to continue to bring videos like this to you. Thanks for watching.